Okay, we are at our first stop. We're all getting together, getting ready to leave on the trip. It's going to be fantastic. Finishing up some last minute checks on our vehicles and finishing up some breakfast before we head out. Got a great start to the morning, headed north towards Kansas City. Based on the experience of some of our friends who went to Moab last year, we each got K-tags for our Jeeps to breeze through the toll booths and save us some time. I did not expect to see this sign.
And he's like, mind if I show you the kitchen? I'm like, sure, yeah. So he brings me in, he introduces me to everyone there, and then he has me make a pizza.
While we were driving, our son had interviewed for a job, and he called us to tell us all about it and that he took the job. Okay, so we're still traveling through Kansas. So far we haven't had too many problems, although Steve just blew a tire on his trailer, so we got to get that repaired, and it looks pretty shredded. Finally made it to Colorado. We are almost to the hotel, and as you can imagine, with all the gear we have with us, we're all concerned that our Jeeps are going to be safe overnight. Right outside the window is the Jeep. Good morning. This is day 2 of our travels to Moab. We're still here out in Golden, Colorado. Just finished up at the hotel actually and just ate some breakfast, so we're getting ready to get on the road. All right, so we've stopped to fuel up to get ready to head out for the day, but it was absolutely beautiful to see the mountains in the background. Once we got on the road, it didn't take long for foothills to give way to snow-capped mountains. Is that Willys Turbo Diesel? No. That's an eco diesel, I think,
so
though.
beautiful.
I think that's a diesel. After driving for a grueling day and a half on our way out to Moab, seeing this view with the mountains and the river right next to the road was so refreshing to me. As you can see in the terrain around us, we are so close to the Utah border. And now that we're here, everyone wants to get the iconic photo of their Jeep in front of the Utah sign. That took a lot longer than expected. Let's get on to Moab. Now I'm starting to see why the guys who had been here before were so excited to come back. Wow. We finally made it to Moab. This first drive down Main Street was so surreal to actually be here. As we're heading to our condo, off in the distance you can see the Pack Creek wildfire in the LaSalle Mountains, which started on June 9th from an abandoned campfire. We finally made it to our home for the week. Alright, day 1 of our trail adventure. I'm standing with the sun blasting me in the face, as you can probably see, so I'm glad I have sunglasses, but we're going to go hit top of the world today, and it's going to be a good day. We've got 8 Jeeps with us. I think we may be picking up a 9th, maybe today or tomorrow, something like that, but let's go take a look and see who we have with us. Okay, so this is Steve's, Kevin's,
Yeah, I haven't did that yet.
Carson's, and Cindy's, and Brent's. We have 2 more Jeeps that may be fueling up. After a lovely scenic drive along the Colorado River, we turned off Route 128 onto the trailhead for Top of the World. Nearby are the remains of the Dewey Bridge. The Dewey Bridge was the longest suspension bridge in Utah before a fire in 2008. It was one of only 3 bridges crossing the 400 miles of Colorado River flowing through Utah. We are finally headed out on the trail to top of the world. At the start of the trail, you drive for quite a while on what is basically a dirt road until you start to get to some of the interesting obstacles.
Yeah, exactly. You feel like you're gonna break it, but you're not. He's never done anything like this before.
No, yeah, it's first time.
All right, so when you start, don't let off. Well, not punch it, but
keep going.
don't
like,
stop momentum.
Like the moment you stop off the gas, you're done for.
Yeah. So put it in drive. You can pull up a little bit. Go, go, go.
Keep going, turn. Go, turn, there you go. Yeah.
Keep going, buddy, keep going. Back up.
What am I on?
You're on your skid plate. You're okay.
Frank.
So the driver, it's your skid. You're okay.
There you go.
You're good.
Don't stop. All right, here's Brent in the Rubicon, but he has installed lockers recently, so let's see if he's going to use them. Not a problem.
Yeah.
Pretty good, huh? Yeah, thank you, sir.
Kind of a little harder. If you want to, bud, you can come on up here and then drop doors off.
Now that you got lockers,
I know, we just walked right up it.
now this wheeling thing is going to be a joke for you.
With or without the lockers, baby. Pick a line.
Just to the right of where we are, we could have taken this obstacle on straight, and it would have been a more difficult line. That may have been a little bit more enjoyable, but this was the first day, and we wanted to be sure we didn't break anything.
Great job!
It's always fun when you're on the trail to run into another group of Jeeps of people you don't know and to see how their Jeeps look and what they've done with them. What I love about this clip is the view of the horizon, but while navigating all the obstacles as you drive into the higher elevation of the trail, you may miss the beauty all around you. So be sure to stop from time to time to take in the views on the way to the ultimate scenic spot on top. Much of this trail is made up of these gentle sloping steps. For some perspective on this obstacle, the camera doesn't do it justice. Steve's Jeep has a 4.5-inch long arm kit and 40-inch tires. Our Jeep has a 3.5-inch lift and 37-inch tires, and we still wanted to be careful we didn't scrape our bumper coming down. We are in the final climb to the top of the world. Not much longer for the amazing view. Hey guys, we are at the top of the world and it's pretty amazing. We got some good footage, some friends hanging off the edge. Figured I'd get a quick update here. It's really hot. These are trying to help keep us cool. This is absolutely breathtaking.
So beautiful.
We are heading back down, and the ice in the cooler sloshing around is an indicator of how hot it was and how long we've been on the trail.
Just take it nice and slow.
Okay. I think she's okay. Stephen Brett said we're good, I think. We're good? Yep, we're good.
There's a rock over here. Can you see it? You're okay. Go really slow. Your bumper might. Yeah.
Like that, buddy. A little more driver. Driver. Straighten up. Straighten up. There you go. Straight on out. There you go. Get down.
You may remember this obstacle from the climb up, and not too long from now, Juliana takes the wheel and brings us home. I gotta tell you, coming down this obstacle felt very different than going up it.
Go driver. Yeah.
This will give you an idea of how bouncy it really is here. Maybe just play Jello. As we're winding down to the trailhead, the scenery here is like icing on the cake for such an amazing day. Time to get aired up and hit the road. Why is he parking in the road?
I don't know.
This is a search and rescue team that we believe are going after some hikers that may have gotten lost. This is an extreme reminder of how careful you need to be out in the heat in the desert. So study your trails ahead of time and be sure to go with a group of friends. Hey everyone, thanks for checking out GX2 Off-Road and coming along on our Top of the World adventure. It's an absolutely fantastic trail with some absolutely beautiful, memorable scenes. If you go on this trip, I highly suggest you go along with a bunch of great friends. It makes the trip so much better.